See these piles right here. I'm about 4 years in. Threw a couple pieces of grass there that I found just for something to do. But yeah, these piles I got here. It's probably easily, between everything I got, probably 100,000 pound castings in all of this. I know for a fact because just in some of these bins alone with the worms, I got a bunch. So each bin's probably got a yard in it. So with just these two piles right here, there's got to be probably a couple hundred yards of castings in just this two piles. So a couple hundred yards under all that I've been piling up for 4 years, and it's still that high because they keep breaking it down, and inside it's just thick millipede castings. Same with over here, it's just thick. Plastic blows around. I gotta grab it. But yeah, it's thick inside. So a couple 100,000 pounds of millipede castings. Just I'd sell them if somebody wanted to buy them wholesale instead of retail. Retail cubic yard, I'd get about $26,000 with the little bags, and then with the bigger buckets, probably about 10 to 15,000. So wholesale, to me, it's worth about $10,000 a cubic yard. But if somebody comes at me with 100 cubic yards, I might break it down even a lot smaller. Just because it's the world's best soil amendment. Worms can't touch what millipedes do for growth of plants in general. Me, I'm a soil nerd. I'm not a soil scientist. I looked it up. I guess it's called autodidact, meaning I just handed samples out to the farmers and asked them what it does. And even bat guana is a fast release. It just goes in like a fertilizer and comes right back out, but it does very well. It's better in that case, but if you want to rebuild your soil, you use millipede castings because it makes it fungal dominant. It creates more mycelium. It creates more chitin, microbial fungi. It creates more of everything. So why wouldn't you come in like this and just be like, flip a log over and then just dig and be like, hey, look, a bumblebee. But watch, look, millipedes everywhere, no matter where I dig. But they like it under here, so I throw a little mulch in there. Look, bumblebee. The bumblebees are just so cool. But yeah, put these logs back because they love it inside of them. Pretty wild. That's the bottom. Look at that. Look how they just eat through it. They eat through these things like there ain't no tomorrow. That's pretty wild. Let me throw some of that leaves in there. But yeah, no matter what you do, see, you come over here, just watch. I'll dig with my bare hand. Look at that, them thick black castings. But look, okay, now let's just give you an instance. Look, a bumblebee and a scarlet. And I just went right in. But they're everywhere. Look how thick those castings are inside of there. No matter where I dig in here, but it's solid all the way down, like 15 feet, solid inside of here. Let's come up here. Let's go into here. Oh, that's so nice. I have to wash my hands after this, but man, is it hot. Look at that. Look. Yeah, look at that. Look at this. Look at the millipedes. Is that cool or what? Look, you just look. Oh, everywhere you dig, look. Look, everybody. This is millipedes at its best. Just dug in a little area right here, just this, it's hard to see, but just in this one little area, there's 300-400 of them right here, look. Just in the one little area where I just dug. 300-400 at a time. It's pretty cool. They like that. Look at them all. Look. Just, and that's how it is everywhere around here, which is cool. They like this stuff. Leaf litter. But yeah, me, Todd Marburger, I'm willing to sell 100,000 pounds of millipede castings to the right bidder. If I get the right bidder, because I'm sure they want to make a farm, I'll sell them, because it's going to have eggs in it and everything. There's going to be worm eggs in there too. There's worms in these piles. There's worms in those bins too. But yeah, I'd love for somebody to come in and just buy a bunch, because most people always told me I was stupid with the millipedes, but ain't no way. The only thing I can consider better, you know, it definitely ain't, everybody talks about biochar. Biochar only holds it. So it's going to hold the millipede castings, the nitrogen, phosphorus, and the minerals from the millipede castings. So it just holds stuff. But the millipede castings not only hold it, they redirect it straight into the roots of the plants. And that's what they do. So it's just all together. Just, there's no secret, because they've been around for 250 million years. And, you know, people just always think I'm so stupid, but I'm not. I've been studying them for 10 years. All these soil scientists have not. They don't care. They want to do the easy thing. They want to grab the worms. Let's grab the worms. There's over 2 million worm farmers out there, but let's grab the worms. Worms ain't it. It's millipedes. Oh, we don't know what it does. What do you mean you don't know what it does? Use it. Study it. Just like I did. I put in the work. So I know they're the world's greatest composter. And I know what they do for the soil. I know they help in a major part to create the food web. Once the millipedes do all the hot work, then the worms can move in on the back end. They're the last, almost, to get in and work. So that's what I say. Todd's Castings and Compost. 100,000 pounds for sale to the right bidder.